Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, as you can see by the title, I'm going to be reacting to your assumptions about chemistry majors slash me slash STEM majors kind of thing. Anywho, I'm really late to jump on the train about the answering assumptions about me trend. But I just thought this would be a fun video, so I just asked you guys on Instagram your assumptions about me or assumptions about STEM majors, and I got just really funny responses, so I just thought I'd do a quick really fun video about it. Okay, so let's get into the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like my channel, if you like my face. Yeah, also comment down below if you have ideas of what I could record as a video, because honestly, I never know. I just like come up with random ideas and I don't really know if they'd be a good idea. So if you guys actually have actual good ideas, let me know. I get a lot of DMs from you guys about being a STEM major. A lot of times you're like going to Salisbury or going to college or in high school or something like that, and so a lot of people have the wrong idea about STEM majors sometimes, and I think it's kind of funny because that's how I felt about certain things. And so I wanted to see what your assumptions were about being a STEM major or being a chemistry major like I was. Okay, so the first question is, they usually don't get job opportunities fast. And this, I don't really know, to be honest. I feel like the only reason that I didn't get one fast though is because of the pandemic and the timing of everything. When I was looking for a job, it was in the middle of the pandemic. I think normally if you are a biochem major or a chem major and you have experience with all these different things relating to biology and chemistry, and so you know things in a chemistry lab like the chemical instruments that they normally use, HPLC, PCR, stuff like that, and you also can do biological protocols, I think that you're pretty valuable. So I think that even if you're not getting paid as much, you definitely should be able to find a job in a lab somewhere, especially if you live near or in a city. So I think this is false. Why am I answering this like a true or false question? I think this is a false, this is a false assumption, I think. So again, I really don't know what I'm talking about in a lot of ways. Like, I'm just basing this on my own experience. So if you guys don't hold this to be like 100% fact of things I say, because sometimes people take this like they just blow up about how something I said is not like 100% accurate, which like a lot of the times I try to be accurate based on my personal experiences, but again, I'm only freshly graduated from college, so please don't jump on me if anything I say is like not 100% wrong. I mean, right. Next assumption is that all are pre-meds, so like all chemistry majors are pre-meds, and this is actually very true. A lot of people assume that. I mean, this is not a true assumption. A lot of people assume this, and that is because a lot of chemistry majors do go pre-med or go like dental or something along that line. But actually pre-med on its own is a track, and so if you know for sure that you want to be pre-med and go to med school, I suggest that you take the pre-med track. But if you're not really sure and you like both research and you like med school, the idea of going to med school or something, I suggest that you could do chemistry and then make sure that you tack on those pre-med classes that are normally prereqs to med school. So you'd have a kind of busy schedule, because chemistry majors, especially if you did what I did and you were chemistry with a biochemistry focus, you take a lot of heavy chemistry classes, and so if you don't need to take that and you know you're going to med school, I suggest you go pre-med. But if you're not sure and you absolutely love chemistry, do chemistry in addition to like A&P and statistics and all that stuff. So no, not all chem majors are pre-meds. You can do so much with a chem major and not go to med school. So yes, we are cool. True. They are nerds that sit in front of a computer all day. Sometimes true. In school, all you do is do homework and chemistry stuff. So when you're not doing research, most likely you are probably like on your computer doing homework. And my job personally, I just hit myself really hard. My job personally, I do sit in front of a computer all day not all day, but like a lot of it is scanning things, so I have to sit in front of a computer to do that. So like kind of meth. Yes, chemistry majors know how to make meth. Pretty cool if I do say so myself, but we are law-abiding citizens, right? So we're not gonna do anything like that. One says big-brained. Yes. They have cat headphones and meow at people. Probably true. They smell like cheese. Of course. We don't party. This one is very dependent on the person you are. So like for me, I wasn't a big party person just in general, and so I obviously, if my friends invited me to their party, I would go and make sure that I get all my stuff done. But again, like I say in all my other videos, a lot of a chemistry major is about prioritizing what is important to you and what is what needs to be put at the top of your list. And so if you know that you need to focus on a certain class and you need a certain amount of time to study, then obviously, I feel like this is with any major, but especially like in my case, what I learned is that you have to prioritize. So if you don't have time to go out with your friends and it's not pertinent that you need to go out that night, then I suggest you don't go out if you feel like it might affect your grade because you have a quiz the next day or something. But I definitely also know people that went out like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and they still got straight A's being a biochem major and had like a super high GPA. It really depends on the person, and if you like to do that sort of thing, just make sure that you know your priorities. Like, don't spread yourself so thin that you would be stressed out going out and having fun. That's how I felt, because I just didn't like going out and stressing if I was out hanging out with my friends and I was just stressing the whole time about something I had to do the next day or had to do that was supposed to be done that night. So I would just not go and then maybe go out the next time, because you know, every once in a while you do need that time to de-stress and have fun with your friends. So I emphasize the fact that even if you're not a social person, find something that isn't school related. If you're stressed out about school, make sure that you work in like time blocks and then take another block of time to just do what you want to do, whether that be like hang out with your friends, or if you're more of an introvert, to like sit in solitude and listen to music or play your instrument. I don't know. That was a lot of times what I like to do, but you know, whatever floats your boat. Another one says we don't get paid enough to live a middle class lifestyle. This is false, because with chemistry you can definitely go to grad school right away if you want to. And I know that, I guess that's kind of assumed with a lot of majors, but actually with some you have to do you have to work and get some experience and then go to get your master's or get accepted into another school. And so with chemistry, you can literally go directly to get your PhD, directly get your master's. And obviously when you have your PhD, you get paid probably like 6 figures, depending on what job you do. Like obviously if you're a professor, you don't get paid as much, but you have the potential to be making definitely above middle class or upper middle class. And even if you don't have the PhD or the master's, there are companies out there that are private companies that you can work for and just work your way up the career ladder, and you will definitely start making a good salary. It's not something that you graduate college and you are stuck at only making 30 grand a year or something like that, which I feel like that's how it is with most jobs. So I mean, with any job, it definitely depends on how much you're willing to put yourself out there. And if you're not happy at a company, or if you're not happy with your salary, once you have one job and that experience and that pay, the next job should match that pay or give you a certain percentage higher than your last salary or pay, however, if it was like hourly or not. So if you're willing to like move around and work your way up the career ladder, there's always room for improvement, and some companies even pay for you to get more certification or more schooling. So if you're willing to go that route, you definitely will work your way up if you put the effort towards doing that. Okay, so that's all the assumption questions that I'm going to answer today. I feel like I really only answered a few serious ones, but I just thought it was fun to do and kind of funny to see what people assumed about chem majors, or about me as a chem major, and I did notice that some of those, a lot of people actually do assume those, like multiple people said similar things, and so I just answered like the most common ones. So I hope you guys liked that video. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!